Hello, everyone. I guess you can hear me. Yeah, I hope so. Okay, so here we already have 12 people. Okay, yeah, so today we were gonna have the lecture about enduring. Yeah, Auntie changed the title a little bit for me, but it become enduring. Mm, Talking about enduring, let's start with real life because it's actually comparable. Okay, um, do you know when do you need to do enduring in real life? If you can answer this question, I mean, this lecture is half done already because either you know in theory what you have to do. You know when you need to do enduring? May I see a couple of answers? Someone? The moment between person. Yes. Hmm. Okay, but that is too deep. When do you need to endure in real life? That is the question. Aha. Hmm. Oh, hi. When you cannot change or avoid something. Hmm. Okay, I see a few good answers here. Aha. Okay, fine. Okay, I get it. Mm. In real life, when we need to endure, okay, let's say here, I guess here we can probably imagine. For example, hey, he's buying a really good computer. My computer is so bad. I want to buy something as good. Crap, I don't have the money. Well, you wouldn't be crazy enough to borrow the money and buy the computer just to be happy for now, right? I guess in theory you can, but that's not encouraged. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's say what Auntie said here. Yeah, then you have to endure because you don't have enough money. Yeah, then just bear it. And I want to tell here, let's say we are in another typical situation, even nowadays when we are sitting here. We are in the middle of pandemic. Like, I want to actually travel around Europe to meet my friends. I want to travel to Japan to meet auntie, and I cannot. What am I gonna do? I have to endure it. But this is something I actually want to convince all of you. When you say endure, this word already sounds bad, right? But think about it like this. Well, okay, I want to actually travel around to meet up with my friends in the world. But I sit here, I save up money. Okay, I get to rest, and I can still communicate with my friends online, and I get more free time. Okay, so in this world, basically, there's always good things and bad things happens. But eventually, how do you feel is all about how you receive the signal or how you explain the stories here. So when you say, I sit here, I'm having fun, I'm not enjoying it, then you do enjoy it. When you say, I sit here, I cannot go out, I suffer, then you do suffer. So it's all about how you explain things. And on the go board, I want to tell you it is similar. It's all about how you explain it. And here, what I'm trying to tell here is on the go board, when you are trying to explain it from the whole board perspective, from what you have gotten and what you have given here, then it will be a lot easier for you to endure. Yeah, and that is the number one thing I should tell. And this is actually the most important thing because somebody just with, yeah, because I have some students who actually have talked to me about this kind of topic. And I have told him the theory. Later I'm going to tell about. And then basically his reply is, well, yeah, what you said makes sense. I just don't want it. I don't want to endure it. I want to tell, I'm saying, then it doesn't work. Then actually my theory doesn't matter. Okay? So the number one thing is convince the, yeah, let's say, when it is the right thing to do, convince yourself to do it. And you can convince yourself to do it. You are capable. Okay, and later probably will come to some certain example I'm gonna explain. Okay, and here I in general has concluded on the Go board there are in general three kinds of situations in which we should endure. The most common one is, for example, we are in a fight, and this fight we are in a local negative situation. For example, two groups are fighting each other, but we are the weaker one. Or I'm just in the local area, the opponent is all strong. I'm under attack. Okay, so this is the most typical example. Okay, and the second one is when to endure or to answer the opponent move is good. So basically, you want me to answer? I'm happy to answer. Why? Again, that will be a happy one. Or it can be, well, I don't want to answer, but not to answer is not good. Then you should still answer, even though you don't want it. Okay, that's number two. Number three, I guess you all have experienced that. I'm in a clear lead in a game now, and I want to reduce uncertainty in order to lead the game till the end. And then when the opponent come over to try to make it complicated, I will endure it. Okay, so in general, I conclude there are those three. I hope you heard me clearly about it, all those three. Okay, I hope I'm not too fast. You have all those three in mind now? Do you? I hope, yeah. Let's say actually I plan to proceed, but I hope you can catch up. Are you with me? Just to make sure. Maybe I will. Wait. Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm not gonna go too fast, and so people can actually follow me. Let's say. But I guess let's say you can always come back to actually watch this video again, and then you have it. So I guess I'm just gonna proceed. Okay, and I first want to talk about the third one because the third one is something we know what we should do, and everyone of us has actually encountered that. But sometimes we cannot really hold our, let's say, anger in the chest, and then we don't want to endure it. But here I want to introduce one of my, let's say, my way. But okay, remember the premise is when you are in a clear lead. Okay, when you are in a clear lead, normally I set myself a rule. The rule is it doesn't matter what you're gonna do. If there's any possibility, wherever you play, I answer you, and I'm happy to answer. And it doesn't matter if you are humiliating me. I don't feel it. I just answer, and I'm fine with it. You just say I'm fine with it. You want this? Fine. Yeah, I can answer. You want this? Fine. I can answer. I just answer. I am not gonna answer when you say you play here. I really cannot answer. This is seriously a go-to move. Okay, then I have to figure out where else to play. Actually, when I'm in a clear lead, that moment I feel annoyed because I have to think. Yeah, when you play, I just answer. I don't even need to think. Isn't that pretty simple to keep the lead? And also, you just endure to win the game. So that's the happiest endurance. Okay, so on this one, I just want to tell this part. I guess that's clear. It just he plays your answer when you're in a clear lead, and you're happy to answer. I'm very happy to answer. You tell yourself that I'm very happy to answer. Okay, if this part is clear, today my examples are mainly about the other two. Okay, I guess now we can come to some examples in Go, and they are either from my students' game or from the pro games. Okay, let's come to the first example. Okay, so this is a board situation, and I will gonna give you a minute here. So you can see what the last move is honey. Actually, I can show what happens just a couple of moves earlier in this game. So let's say black plays the Kema, and in the game white cut pretty cunning, and black didn't really notice what this cut means. I have no idea. So black just simply answer, and then it comes to the honey. Okay, I guess you can already see what's going on after white honey. Okay, imagine you are black in this game. Okay, you need to imagine that you are black here, you are playing this game. What are you gonna do? I hope this is not too difficult. Imagine here you are in a real game. When you answer here, you don't know what that card is for. You have no idea what he's doing. This moment, I'd suppose if you see what is going on next, you are shocked. Okay. But okay, yeah, let's do it little by little. I believe this moment you are shocked, right? So this moment you are shocked, but I guess here there's no way we can say we want to capture white everything in the local area. That's just impossible, right? Uh-huh. So here, okay, if my assumption earlier suits all of you, basically here, this moment, when you didn't really expect this honey to happen, but it happens, and you are in shock, please remember, as a procedure, this moment, please immediately leave your seat, especially if you are playing in real life. Please immediately leave your seat. Assuming on your clock you have time, please immediately leave your seat and just be away for a few minutes to calm down. That's number one. That's number one, and that is probably more important than anything, because otherwise you're gonna say, "I'll lose something here. I don't want it." Yeah, if you can take a cold shower, that will be better. But I guess in a real life tournament, you probably do not have the time. Yeah. Okay. But I guess here, let's say, since here we are in that kind of imagined condition, so you are not really the player who is playing in this game. So let's say now you are already calm. How are you gonna face to this reality? I basically said the keyword here: face to reality. Yeah. Sorry, Lei. This is your game. I know. Hmm. Okay. So here, basically, we may have different ways, but I guess one thing we are very clear, that is, we are gonna let white have something because that's inevitable. With that in mind, we think about, okay, what is our best solution here? Under the premise, what we're gonna get something. So here I can see suggestions on black empty triangle to cut. And this picture basically means white get a connection and Atari, right? And on this board, I guess there's a good chance white next move knows here. And yeah, this is quite a bit endurance. Yeah, so this is one plan. And another plan I can see is this one, right? This one. And then white we're gonna get connection still. And black next move, black can choose, and black can still play here. So I guess we can already see this version is already better than the direct cut. Yeah. Am I right that so far we have those two suggestions? Is there anything else? Can we do S12? Yeah, we do S12. We already know that the opponent will gonna cut. So this moment, we cannot really handle both the 3 and the 2. So I guess then we're gonna climb here. I guess here he will just gonna Atari, and we leave it here like this. P14. What is P14? Probably not P14 right away. P14 is not solving anything. Yeah. Okay. I can see about this area. This is probably locally the best solution because like this, well, we lost something here, but our this decent means we get something on the right side, and we keep the next move. So okay, first, calm down. That's number one thing. When something unexpected happens, and second, if it is, yeah, earlier you have mentioned this is something I cannot possibly avoid. Some loss will gonna happen here. It's inevitable. Then face to reality, accept it, and then think about what is the best outcome I can get under the premise that I will have to lose something. What is the follow-up to R15? I'm sorry, could you make your question more specific? What do you mean R15? You mean black play R15 or white? Oh, black favor this one as the first move. Well, not too much. That means basically here, but you still get a connection. And I think the best the black can do is this Atari. So I would still say this one, then you'd rather consider this one, white get a connection. And next move, you can choose. You connect here, or you cut here, or what? Yeah, so if you play the R15 connection, then I would say this clamp is a better one. Clear? Yeah, it's just to simply give you the option. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But okay, so here I guess you also understand the logic on why I think this one is better. Because this one, you lost something, you also get something. So that actually reduce or that limit your loss, more or less. But okay, here, actually here about this one and how we should play, I'm saying is secondary. The most important thing here is something unexpected happens and it's bad. Calm down first. Okay? Calm down first. And you are strongly recommended once on your clock time permits you, leave the seat right away for a few minutes to calm down. And then, let's say, if this is something bad and in your mind you have difficulty to accept it first when it is inevitable, and then evaluate the loss, and then figure out what is the best outcome you can get, and continue. I mean, normally this is also what we do in real life, right? Something bad happens and it's inevitable. What are you gonna do? Well, it happens. Let's think about what to do next. Same. Yeah. Okay. And in the game, black played this clamp and white get the connection here. Okay. What is the best black can do next? Because here, if black doesn't locally, if black doesn't do anything locally, there will be a damage, right? So actually here, there's already a question. There's a damage. Is it worth it a move? Or you say, if it doesn't, that means I'm gonna tanuki. Where I'm gonna tanuki? If let's say I need to add a move in the local area, so it's worth a move. Where exactly I'm gonna play in the local area that is the best. Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Here I see different suggestions already, and someone has mentioned some interesting moves. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. It is important here. I want to mention, when you say this move looks interesting, or I want to play this move, please check out can you, and if you cannot, please endure it and don't go for it. Mm. Okay. First, I answer a couple of answers here. I see immediately Q9. Q9 means this one, right? Um, Maybe this is a picture uh, you kind of like, but I must tell the shape is terrible here. Look at black surrounding shape here. How many cutting points are there in total? So for example, I just give a simple example here. If what just honey, Atari, connect, how black plan to handle this mess? Just saying it looks like you are getting a lot, but nothing is actually is yours. Yeah, let's say even though in your eyes it looks like I get a lot, but actually they are not yours. For example, here you say you hold it, this one. This is pretty annoying, right? Yeah, and then I see earlier many people mentioned about this one, right? Well, and then if this one happens, how about one empty triangle? And then it still come to the batch. Actually, this one probably damages less. but the consequence is actually pretty simple. Then white get those two instead, and then you get more in the center. Is it really worth it? Yeah. Okay. I'm glad many people here wake up. So let's play the honest move, even though it's unpleasant. Okay. The moment when you say let's do P11 here, okay, I guess here you already know about how to endure in general. It is important you just accept it, even though this move looks ugly. It's not pleasant. You don't want it. But yeah, that's the best you can do to it. Oh, R13? But that means to endure this one, right? Yeah. Well, okay. So here, of course, let's say this is actually a debate if we want to discuss about it into detail. So Oscar is saying this one black will gonna expand something in center, but then white connect here, white put here, white Atari here, connect, and actually next move is even difficult for black to decide where exactly he connect. I just suppose it's here because there's a first line center. Then what we expand in the center is it really comparable to, let's say, earlier we say a few points black has lost on the right side. So that's actually a good debate. So yeah, Oscar's is rather we further endure it, even though here we're gonna lose the center potential, but at least like this, we can get those points, and that's not too bad. Yeah, so from this sense, actually, there's another way. Another way is, well, locally it's just like this. I'm not gonna do anything. So, for example, I just make an extension here. You connect, I connect, you push, and I just not be solved. Yeah, so I just do nothing. This is another kind of endurance as well, because locally you can see here, black locally lost heavily, but I get a move. That's to me also a way. Okay, but I guess yeah, about this area, about all the choices here, I guess you already know in general as procedure how you should actually pull it off about what is the right thing to do in general. Okay, if so, I'm gonna move on to the next example, okay? Because next example is actually also from this game. Um, and it's just a different position. And that is something actually we can all encounter. Okay, so here I first want you to get familiar about the board situation. So basically the game proceed and it comes to this. Anyone can tell me what is going on this board? Aha. Hmm. Yakago, you are saying white is threatening a fake cut. Are you sure it is completely fake? Or how fake it is? Aha, okay. Doesn't matter. what are you gonna do here as black? Good question. That's a very good question. Am I leading as black? That's a very good question. Okay, I have to wait for a couple of more answers before I can comment. So far, I see one. I actually want to comment on that one already, but I guess I should wait. Aha. Mm. You said to the center, okay? And the center said J8. Ooh, J8, I see. Mm. Okay, so many of you here actually talking about, let's say, about this potential card and how to fix it. And here I can see H9. Yeah, somebody has mentioned H9. I can see J8. And here I can see F8. F8 is the most honest one. F8 just say I fixed it. Okay, but I want to first talk about this schema or this schema, especially this schema. Probably when you play that kind of cut, which probably initially has some difficulty to work. Now it just cannot really manage. But isn't the case that this kind of problem still remain? And so as if black has played here, isn't this kind of problem still remain? So this one, of course, it doesn't really affect black connection, but that means after white push, there's some damage, right? I guess now, here you can see, if like this, there's some damage. So is this kind of KMA really protecting the cutting point, or it is really worth a move that you are actually doing the so-called protection? Yeah, sure. But that kind of so-called profit, we can't see it. That kind of damage that is left there, we can see it. So it is really worth it as a good defending. Yeah, and I probably should actually tell one thing important. So assuming, for example, this exchange is done, because that is black standard, right? So black can actually make that exchange anytime. Even if, let's assume that card is real, or, okay, for example, we play a move, okay? And for example, let's say white card like this, and black refuse to pay anything. Like this, isn't it the case that black can live locally? Black can live locally, right? Yeah, so what I'm trying to say here is black has a problem there. It may not be a big problem, but either black just completely fix it or don't, not at all. And that is actually in Go what we call efficiency. And this kind of half protection is distance away from efficiency. Then I'd prefer we just endure. Here, I don't think this is the best move. If you ask me here, to me, black can actually just enter the bottom, for example. But if we do, I'd rather we just play a direct move to fix it. Therefore, in this game, black actually play. How did you know standard here? Black played this move in the game. Black did play this move in the game, but this move is not appreciated. And I guess here you understand the reasoning. Okay, and then I'm gonna proceed to the next one because in the game, what next move jump. I guess here nobody will gonna say it is a fake cut. No, this is the real one. Now this is a real one. What do I suggest as the best move on this board? I guess I already put it in general on the direction, but for example, black plays something at the bottom. Because that's actually the biggest area on the board, and white can cut. Yeah, white, if white want to, white can cut it off. Yeah, to me here, this is the best. But if we say we need to play a move here in the local area to fix it, then we play a move to fix it. So this move or this move, fix it. Just directly. Yeah, we wouldn't play this kind of half move. Okay, but yeah. So then what are you gonna do here? Okay, this yeah. So since I asked earlier that question, this one is easier. I hope. Is this one either? What black should do here? I can still see H8 suggestion. I see. Yeah, now it doesn't feel too bad to answer. Yeah, I see. But I still want to say here, you still have two answers because we already know black on the left side, black can live. So in this case, you can say I maintain the connection even though the connection is dummy. So this is I call it one poor country mode. Or we can have two rich country mode. That is, well, my left side group can live after you cut me in dummy, so I take care of the right hand group first. So that's two rich country mode. So normally in this case, I would suggest the two rich country mode. So I still suggest that you go somewhere at bottom. Yeah, but if you say I'm gonna fix the cut, yeah, then we fix the cut. One move, we fix it. In Go, normally when we talk about efficiency, it is one move, I solve all the problem, rather than I play a move, there's still something. Or I still have to think about it. I still have to worry about it. That is not efficiency. In that case, we would rather endure. Yeah. So in this game, my student played this move, then this is definitely not appreciated. Because as you can see here, this kind of problem remain. So he can still be separated. And earlier, Tanuki said this move, I would say isn't it still the case here? So this kind of problem still remain. Yeah, I know that Jaina feels like pretty good profit. I know the feeling. But the thing is, on the Go board, we don't feel the profit. You show the profit. It's just like in that kind of computer game. Show me the money. You can show it. You see the profit. You don't say, I feel it. Okay. Yeah, you don't direct, let's say on the Go board, we don't want to play those kind of abstract move that we feel like we get something. How much? Well, hard to say. I don't know. Well, we prefer to get something directly. We get something real, and that is actually the reason in the earlier situation. Let me see here. Yeah. So in the earlier situation, if you remember here, why Oscar suggests you to just cut. It's not much. It's just a few points there, but you get it. You get it. And how much you get there in the center, we don't know. And this is realistic attitude. Okay? Okay, then I guess about this kind of example, in general, we are clear. And I gave you a brief idea about endurance from those examples. Hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so someone is more sensitive than I do. I didn't hear anything. Yeah, this is just like playing that kind of game. Ah, let's see. Okay, now we come to something more interesting. Okay, I'm gonna come to the next example because I believe that's more fun. Okay, yeah, Lei, you don't need to worry. It is, yeah, let's say, uh, the dark cloud is away from the top of your head already. Yeah, you don't need to worry anymore. Okay, so here, yeah, this is, yeah, from my other student game, and in the game, what press? Okay, what black should do here? And here, when you are making plans or think about this area, I want you to just think about if you were black, what are you gonna do here? I don't want you to concern too much about our topic because that actually might mislead you. Mm. How much time do you have to read? I don't think this one has a lot to do with reading. You do need to do some reading, but mainly here is about in general your choice. I think so. Yeah, there's something to read, but as my point of view, not too much. I will leave it for you here at the moment, but yeah, so here we have, yeah, this is just the first question from this situation. Later, I can help you and we can proceed a bit more. So that might make it easier. Well, yeah. Very strange opening. Um, I can tell actually, I'm black here. I'm black here. This is my game with my student. Yeah, and so nothing looks fixed. Yeah, let's say if it is all fixed, then the game is boring, right? So not my style. And he immediately want to play where? Q4, really? Q4, auntie? Q4, my God, really? How? You want to play Q4? I see. I can't do it. he mean black problem. Mm. Yeah, there's some trap. Yeah, if you understand that way, so there's a trap. Mm. You know, here, yeah, earlier at the start of my lecture today, I have mentioned in this world, it depends on how you explain the stories. You want to explain in a negative way, then it's negative. You want to explain in a positive way, then it's positive. It highly depends on how you explain it. So this kind of the way you explain it actually has an important impact to your feeling during the game, and that can be, let's say, that actually can be important for the outcome eventually. Yeah, just like yeah, I've told you earlier, I'm leading the game. My opponent is pushing me, and wherever he play, I just answer. You can explain as I feel bad about it. Well, wherever he play, I just have to answer. I'm gonna fight back. Well, then it can be problematic. But I explain as this is the rule I have made for myself. Wherever you play, I just answer. Okay, I just answer. I'm happy to answer. I'm fine with it. Similar to yeah, let's say earlier I had lunch. Every single day I have the same kind of meal. I have 5 meals and all the five is exactly the same. I have never changed for 2 years already. And people ask me, aren't you bored, Jeff? I said, I'm fine with it. I like it, okay? I'm not bored. When I explain it as I'm not bored, then I'm not bored. And when I say every day eating the same thing, sounds pretty boring, sounds annoying, I have to change. Then I have to change. Okay, so here I see a good question. A good question is, how badly do we consider the Q2 cut? Well, okay, this I have, yeah, let's say to me, this is a good question. Auntie has a completely different answer already to you. So many people here just want to do Q10. Hmm. Ah, well, no, you don't want to. How can I answer this question? I can imagine if I put my food on Discord food channel. Actually, I didn't know there's such a channel until you told me. But if I put it there, well, I can imagine I will be there, and probably some people come in occasionally and immediately leave, and that's it. Because I guess I eat my own food. No one else does. Okay. Yeah, I see many people is suggesting Q10 here. So okay, then I guess I should help. So what's wrong with our honey here again? Q2? All right. When Q2 happens, first our corner is alive, right? That's important. Our corner is alive. Then what? I still want to say this. When you say there's a problem, if I do not consider that as a problem, then you don't have a problem. P3, you know what I plan to do if this happens in my game? Because this is my game, right? So how about here? You know here, there's no way I run this. I wouldn't run this. Probably P7. P7 will be minimum. Actually, I plan to do this and turn. Yeah, you said I have a problem, but white, well, in my eyes, white has a problem, especially when I look at the white, that chair shape, I'm pretty happy. Yeah, so who has a problem? I don't have a problem. The problem is when white Atari there, white you're gonna capture black stone. But that is very why here I emphasize this moment when black capture, black corner is alive. Okay. Yeah, so okay, yeah, since you still ask this question, so here you ask about this one, right? Okay. So I Nobi, can you capture my two stone on the side? If you cannot capture my two stone on the let's say at the outside, it is the case that here you are the one who need to live in that kind of a crumble fashion. Yeah. So here, is this a problem? I mean, is this kind of problem? To me, this is not a problem. Once you are open-minded, of course, when white push here, white is claiming that card is a problem to black. But it highly depends on how you think about it. Because on the go board is same as in real life. Please never forget it's same as in real life. You always get something and you lose something. There's no such thing as, well, so I will lose this thing, so no. Yeah, I've told many of my students on the go board, it's basically a let's say those kind of merchandise society. Okay, so basically you can put everything on shelf, and when you say I can put anything on the shelf, including something you wouldn't imagine in real life, for example, your liver, your brain, or your life. You just put a price tag there, and when somebody pays enough, you sell it. Then I want to tell you, you don't have problem. Even if you do, you don't. Because once somebody pays you enough, I sell it. You can relax. Yeah. Okay. You'd better prove that this move is problematic. Okay. But here, yeah, let's say I will proceed a little bit. This is what I did in the game. In the game, my student cut directly because he knows that I don't consider Q2 as a problem. Okay. And then I play the Nobi. And then next one, Honey here. And I toss to Atari here. And I Honey. And the next move, one, jump. Okay, I temporarily stop here. If you were black, what are you gonna do next? Yeah, I don't know how Auntie feel about it. Yeah, no, I'm having fun in this lecture. I hope you are all having fun in this lecture. Well, black vision, so I can pass. I strongly recommend you. Not, yeah, no, it's not time yet. What is 09? What is 09? 09 is that spot. I see. R11. Okay. 07. Okay. Okay, here I want to tell a story, and many of you have already experienced that in real life, and I have told this story to many of my students. Um, have some of you basically worked during the weekend when your boss asked you to? Has this ever happened? Nobody has experienced that. I believe some of you have experienced that. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay. Mm, when your colleagues are basically going home, enjoying life, having fun, traveling around, maybe skiing. Yeah, I don't like skiing, but yeah, I know many people does. Okay, and probably with their friends. Well, okay, maybe you play card game together, play go together. You have to work in your office. Happy? I don't think anyone is happy. But I want yeah. Here the thing is, actually yeah. So when you work during the weekend, do you get double paid? Yeah, depends on the pay. Yeah, do you get double paid in during that weekend? As I know about in Europe, you're supposed to get double paid, right? That will be annoying. I agree. That will be annoying. On Sundays, double pay. I see. Okay, imagine you have to work in the weekend, but you get double paid. Well, but then you need to work in the office, and you are pretty busy, and you receive a call from your colleague, and he's basically enjoying skiing. At that moment, how you should feel? Or when he's saying, "Hey, I'm here skiing I'm in Lapland. I'm having fun here. See, here I'm actually having fun with my kids." And on the other side of your call, how you should reply that? Exactly. Okay, here. Okay, this is the answer. I really want to hear. You should tell your colleague, good for you, but I'm happy here because I get double paid. Yeah, okay, that is pretty good here. And then we can endure. We are working here, but we get double paid. We can endure. I want to tell you, on the go board, this happens all the time. When you get paid, do not complain. Enjoy it. Because you know that once you pass this difficult time, happiness is coming right after. So it's only temporary. Okay, so here I see a few answers, but let's say I will show what I did in the game here. In the game, I decided to capture. Why I decided to capture? Why I decided to capture? Because white next move white will double honey. Okay, I Atari, I go back, Hinobi, I endure to live with two eyes. That's my number one wave of endurance. There's a second wave, that is when white push here. I was thinking for a few minutes to be honest, and I decided to endure. Actually, if white has white in the game, white didn't push again. If white has chosen to push again, I actually will endure again. But why am I enduring? Isn't it case that the pay is good inside? I can actually capture that stick with some space around. That stick. Imagine that stick is a fish bone there. There's a lot of meat around. Yeah. So why can't I endure it? I will. Actually, there's a third wave of endurance. Still, so in the game, white played here. I put here to make him heavy, and then I turn here. And next move, white came up. My that stick will be under attack. Is that a problem? It's not a problem. We can bear it. Why? We get enough payment at bottom right corner. So what? I will endure it. When you get paid, you do not complain on the go board. Yeah, let's say that is why when we get paid on the go board and the pay is good, it is kind of you imagine in real life you get double paid. You need to imagine that, and then the moment when you say I have to endure, I'm very fun, I'm pretty happy. If so, you are capable to endure. Okay, this is important. I still want to emphasize. It's all about how you explain it, how you want yourself to feel about it. When you say, I need to endure this, annoying, no. I need to endure that, annoying, no. You can't endure anything. But you can once you explain it in a different way. Especially, and that is especially good when you are telling yourself the truth on the board. That actually make you happier. Because endurance, nobody want to do it. But if you tell yourself the truth, I get paid, it's good, I can endure it, you will endure it. And you are happy to endure it. This is how you're gonna accept this kind of situation and actually get some victories. Actually, at this moment, your opponent might also be happy. Okay, I forced him to endure this, I forced him to endure that. And he didn't even realize, okay, actually he get that much paid. Right? Okay, if you don't mind, I'm gonna proceed because, yeah, let's say the following examples, actually, I gradually like it more. Who is better here? I don't know. I know I'm happy in the game. If you ask Lizzie or Katago, I don't know about their opinion. As black, I'm definitely happy in the game. Not because of nothing else, but I get paid, and the pay is really good. Yeah, it could be here, white is better here, but I can tell during the game, both me and my students believe here, black is in the easy position. Do you know why? It's actually not about categories level. It is actually about the difference between bot and human. Bot knows, for example, yeah, let's say I have played against the bot, especially, yeah, let's say in the recent few weeks, I actually have, yeah, put myself to suffer a few times. That is, I play against my bot with handicap. And then I actually, it's my habit. I have a weak group. Well, I can't see how you're going to attack. I leave it there. What you can do? Yeah, and in real life, rarely anyone can answer my question on what you can do except Auntie. Auntie is the one who always make me suffer. Yeah, and then another one is my Lizzie. Yeah, my Lizzie basically every single time Lizzie definitely make me suffer. But let's say the way he plays is not really easy to identify. So here I'm saying that's one difference between human and the bot. Yeah, if you need to work in order to actually transfer the value to points to human, that's something pretty annoying. And that is why we say normally you put cash in your pocket first. You do not complain. Because the other side, he doesn't have the cash here. And he's the one who needs to work in order to transfer it. And to human, that's never an easy task. To bot, I think that's not so difficult somehow. Well, that's basically the case for many top pros. That's their way to play, right? Just yeah, let's say since Yakago here mentioned about this topic, because yeah, I have a few students who are also trying to play like this, and actually one of them has actually complained that I infected them. Yeah, uh, I just want to say that if you want to play in this way, normally please follow I call it N+1 rule. Normally, and that helps for your game. The N+1 rule is here. Imagine my opponent's weak group on the go board is N. The weak group I supposed to have on this board shouldn't be more than N+1. Shouldn't be more than N+1 normally. Yeah, so imagine N is 0. So my opponent doesn't have any weak group. I supposed to normally just have one weak group on the board, not two. So if he has one, then I suppose not to have three. At the most, I can have two. I think just a few weeks ago, there was once I broke this rule myself in my game because I think I can manage. And so my opponent had 0, I had 2. It's a pretty difficult situation, but I managed. So I think here, if you are very confident, you can expand it to 2, but that's it. That's it. And I think it shouldn't be if he had 1 and you have 3. Okay, so yeah, this is let's say if you say I have a weak group, I'm not gonna defend it. What you can do first, better it is true that there's nothing of the opponent can do, and when one thing the opponent there's nothing the opponent can do, it includes the opponent can hardly push you, squeeze you, benefit from you a lot compared to your Tanuki move. And when this happens, please also consider. I'm sorry, as you can see, this is something relatively complicated. The opponent attack you, you answer and he benefit. So basically, I hope you understand that whatever benefit he get it instantly. You Tanuki, he doesn't need to answer you. Then whatever you get from that Tanuki is Goten. In other words, imagine if you prevent him to get that benefit from the attacking, you chose to defend it. That is, let's borrow a term from Endgame. So you are playing a reverse a big move. So you know that, okay, if we know the size of the two moves, how you compare it, am I right? Do you know that? I guess you know. Yeah, yeah, this one I better slow down and I hear a couple bounces. Do you know how to compare that? Reverse Sente, Goten. Imagine in endgame, you know how to compare that? Oh, okay, this is not what I want to hear because it's silence. Somebody says you count twice. That's in general right. So normally it is the reverse Sente you compare to a double Goten move. Let's say then you count the reverse Sente double and then compare that with the double Goten move. Okay. Yeah, if we know the value of the moves. Yeah, and in endgame, most likely we are capable to get the number. In the middle game, we can't. But this is my way. My way is, for example, I Tanuki is a big move. Normally, if you say you Tanuki, that you're gonna play a big move. Question is, will you define the opponent attack you and get the benefit as something big? Will you use the word big? Because this is important as for in human language, when you say one thing is big, the other thing is also big. The smaller big is hardly less than half of the other big. I guess you know what I'm saying. Yeah. And then if you define they both as big, well, please define your group because that is reverse Sene and then the value is double. Yeah, that is also true. But normally in the middle game, you can't possibly know what are the remaining big moves. Yeah, there can easily be many. Yeah, if you say the Tanuki move is unique, and that is the only one left on the board. Okay, and then even if, for example, you play the reverse but the next move value is minimum. Okay, then you should still Tanuki. Correct. But normally, if you say it's a pretty open and complicated situation, and you can hardly really define it, and if you say both moves are big, I would recommend you to defend your group to get that big. Mm. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, okay. I guess about this example, we can finish here. Yeah. Yeah. I'd better be faster here because I have a lot of interesting examples in the following, and I only have 20 minutes left. Okay, let's move on to the next. All right, so this is the board situation. When this is the board situation, I must tell you, yeah, I must show you something important about what happens a few moves before this situation. Okay, so a few moves before this situation, it was like this, and you can already see black already has taken 3 corners in general, and black attach, Nobi, 1 space extension. And when white come over, say, I'm attacking you. You'd better defend. Black tanuki. And that cost the white this attacking. Ah, well, actually, white played this move kind of exactly at the spot that he wanted to play, and I think this is a good one. Doesn't matter. Here, you already see what happens earlier. Black already has three corners. Black play here, and then when white come to attack, he tanuki. What? Who said tanuki again? Tanuki again is yeah. If here you suggest tanuki again, you are a man with imagination. You'd better tell me where you're gonna tanuki here. Aha. But where? You can't just say tanuki. You'd better say where. And I hope you understand me correctly. When I say you are a man with imagination, that's not necessarily a compliment. Yeah, where? I'm waiting for your suggestion. You can't just say tanuki. You'd better say where. F17? You're really tanuki. I see. K16. Uh-huh. Nobody consider to answer in the local area. You really think black tanuki black can survive? Tanuki shouldn't be blind. That's like love. Hmm. I love to tanuki too, but it cannot be blind. Aha. Roman, d5 is fine. D5 maybe is not fine. Aha. I probably should tell this is a pro game. So here you are actually thinking about, yeah, what this black pro has played next. I really like the how black play in the following. J4. Aha. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So I basically wait until somebody hits the spot. So in the game, the pro played this move. This move looks terrible, isn't it? Because I'm playing inside versus the opponent outside, I'm making him stronger. Especially he has a topside moil here. I'm actually making it bigger. I have a question here. Do you know why in the game black play this move kind of happily? Yeah, this move this black player played it kind of happily. Do you know why is that? No. Okay. There you don't quite understand it. C4 cut. Does it work? Or how does it work? Yeah, making living shape, yes. But black is happy to do that. Why is that? I told you the answer earlier already. In my lecture, basically, I just give something repeatedly to give you something. Uh, so hopefully that can help you for your games. So I give something repeatedly. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's what the black did here. So white give some space and black take the space. But here, the fact here is, however, this move is pretty painful and black is paying it. Yeah, that's a fact. But actually, black actually play this move kind of happily. Yeah, black endures, but he's happy. Why is that? Mm, okay, I finally see a correct answer here. Let's never forget, before black chose to endure here, earlier black has tanukid and black get c10 and b9 on the left side. Earlier, do you remember we work in the weekend? Okay, this black player, now he's working in the weekend in the office. But earlier at B9, he first put this weekend work salary inside his pocket already. You have the money in your pocket, and that is why I endure and I'm happy. You think it that way? You can easily be happy here, and you say, I just live. Okay, I'm gonna show a little bit about the following game here. So white Nobi here. Next black cut. Black cut actually white Atari here and white next move white tiger. You can see actually you can't say it works here. But it did supply black. For example, this Atari if needed, and also this block if needed. Those center moves. Yeah, you have the money, you can buy the stuff you want, and so you're happy. On the go board, you have the money, and then you don't need to work anymore. You just wait until the end of the game, and then we count, right? Because basically you work so hard forward for the point, and in the end you can count. He still need to work. You can just wait like this. Look at my gesture. It's just like this, right? So yeah, you are comfortable, and then you just watch him. You need to suffer. You need to work. I don't need to work anymore. I'm happy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So in the game, black didn't really play this one. Black played the attachment because he has those selling moves. Okay, and then after that, he actually played here to make ice. Looks very ugly, isn't it? Yeah, that's normal, right? Okay, and then white block here. And black in the game honey. So you can see black is just making ice here, even though he actually suffers a little bit. And then he pressed this one, and white Atari. I'm just showing what happens in the game. So I want to show you about black endurance. So here, white tiger here, you can see actually black pays quite a bit in the local area for influence. But earlier he got paid, so you cannot complain on that. And then white black push there because black want to get this one. And like this, black feels happier because, okay, earlier I'm struggling to live, but on my way of struggling to live, I get something. Yeah, so I'm happy to just come back to live. Yeah, and actually, here I can even live like this because this one paved the way for H2 Kosumi and Sene. So basically, I'm living while I'm getting paid. What does this mean? I'm going to hospital to cure my disease or my sickness. And after the doctor actually treated me, before I leave, doctor said, hey, you forgot something. I didn't pay you yet. And you take his money, say thank you, you leave. Happy? You're both cured and you get paid. And that is basically why here black is happy by doing this. And then white kid and black live in this way. Also locally he live with some points. Of course here, yeah, this moment he need to suffer a little bit because those two stones can be captured. But in total, I get paid first. In the process, I also get paid. Locally I suffer, normal. Because I get paid earlier, so that's normal. This is black lived here now, right? I think black lives here. All right. Yeah, this game is actually pretty fun here because actually after black leaving, the game is still very fun because then white say, okay, look at my huge moil. White play this move. And I really like black next move. And black next move, basically you can see this is basically this black player, the way he's playing or the way he's thinking all the time. Here, before he endure, he get paid first. Yeah, I get paid, and I'm looking into next move somewhere around here. I can invade, but before that, I get paid first. This is big. Is that all yours? Okay, so here I hope you understand. Let's say when you get paid, you are happy, and then you can bear something. Okay, something, yeah, some of them just locally is difficult to endure, but you can. Why? You get paid. Probably he can. Probably he can actually go to make some business. No, this is not totally good. Now you can probably search for this game. I think this game is probably last week. It's a Haninoki and Chou. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I think black is Haninoki and white is Chou. Actually, this game I like both player play, and white the second half is brilliant, ruthless. Mm. Yeah, Han is black. Yeah, let's say Chou's game. Let's say Chou's the way to play in this game. I also like, but I especially like this black way to play because this way suits perfectly on the topic of endurance. I get paid in the following. I endure is normal, and basically this is the logic here. I get paid first, then in the following I endure once what I suffer is less than what I have received as payment. I mean, in the end. That's basically the understanding here. Of course, there's a question. Can you really control that as what you endure there as your loss is less than what you get earlier? That's a big question mark. And so it's not always the case. Yeah, that's also the case in my game. I don't always really get, okay, so I endure and I get big moves, and then my opponent attack me. Eventually, I guarantee I get more. I don't guarantee to get more. Sometimes I do get less. So then I lose the game. But here you can see this is a way to play. And how to play this kind of goal, you need to be able to endure. And how you gonna be able to endure? You're happy. I get paid first. I'm happy to endure in the following. Think it that way. Okay, Marcel, thanks. I think this is Kisei League A, probably. If I remember correctly, it's the Kisei League A. I show the next move. Okay, one moment. You want me to show the next move? Next move, white attach. Yeah, because black here, yeah, this attachment is a pretty common one since black that N17 has made a commitment that, okay, I want this corner territory, so white actually come over and say, I make you over concentrated because you want this corner territory, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go for, yeah, actually I prepared more, but I guess I'm just gonna go for the last example for today before we finish. Yeah, because those examples are really fun. And I will directly jump to this one because this one is Yeah, it's the one I like the best. Okay, you can see this board situation, right? Okay, as you can see, something rather complicated is happening on the right. And white play this king. Oh, okay, I can imagine Auntie will gonna laugh. It is really fun though. The SGF file. How can I possibly share it? You can find them from Go for Go, I believe. Anyways, okay, so if you were black, what are you gonna do here? Yeah, it is pretty complicated situation. Yeah, thanks, Marcel. Who are the players here? Let's first talk about what are you gonna do here, and I will actually tell you who are the players here at the end. But okay, what are you gonna do as black here if you are black? Of course, a little bit reading is necessary. And 6. Okay. And 5. I see. Okay, here let's look into this situation a little bit. So here we are fighting on the right side at the moment. Black is not alive. And temporarily, I guess it's even right to say black is under attack. But here, I guess it's not so difficult to notice. Basically, at the moment black is under attack, let's imagine black under attack will be for a whole night. But when it comes to a day, in case if black survive, it will be white that is under attack, right? Which means actually here I want to remind our task is to endure tonight to survive in any way. Of course, not like we're just gonna survive. We don't need to think about anything else. Our task here is we survive while keeping white separated or white pay a big price. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you think, okay, this one is so embarrassing and this one probably is too much. It doesn't matter. Question, can your way accomplish this task? I live, I keep you separated. Uh, see. Okay, yeah, so someone understand me here. Okay, I will show what happened in the game because some of you already get it. In the game, it's pretty simple. Honestly, it's pretty simple. Yeah, so this game, black push. Okay, black simply push, and white has no choice but block. Okay, and black put here and block. So it's just a push, right? So those push basically is like kill moves. Okay, and this one. So just like many of you have predicted, black we're gonna make the at p5. Just not just make it at p5, we also need to separate white here. So here, if white just answer this one, we tiger here, Atari here, we do this one. This is an important one. Here, if white say I'm gonna Atari here, then we get the corner to live. We get white interior corner, and white code group is still code to live. So this is not anything he can possibly bear as white, because because he lost a lot of points and he's not even alive yet. So in the game, white decided to Nobi. Okay, but so you can see here, black wouldn't easily let him go. So black choose, simply push, Atari. Now, okay, so because that stone is under a ladder shape, but black has a ladder, so black take this spot. And for the same reason, white needs to defend it here. And black just make the eyes and say, I bear it all, I live in the most ugly way possible, but how about you tomorrow? Yeah, that's what happened here, let's say here in the game. And I can probably show the following. So you'll see here why black decide to bear everything. White need to defend this one, and the black push. And let's say white cannot just live here. Yeah, this is actually the difficult situation for white. So white decide to fight and still keep the two stones here. Well, let's say do his best to help the red side. But this really put the right side on the edge. So black attack. And white struggles to get out. And black connect back. So doesn't give white any space here. And push. So yeah, just to completely take away your chance to make eyes there. Connect. Okay. And he push. Okay. Okay, I guess you'll see a general picture here. So black need to bear that knight. It's very uncomfortable. But after he bear it, the tomorrow is bright. So earlier we see the example as I get paid first. And then I endure. Why? I get paid first, the cash is in my pocket. This one is an opposite one. This one is like, I already know tomorrow will be bright. I will get huge paid. Once I endure and survive tonight, then I will. Okay, so you can see here, once you can see the money, even if it's not in your pocket, you are capable to endure it. Okay, I'm just saying here, you are capable to endure it. And how you are capable to endure it, I hope here I showed you how. Okay, and now I can actually tell. No, the Sandman, this is not a board game. This is human game. Let me see. Okay, here I have the date. January 7, 2021. Haninoki cornering. Yeah, and I'm sure this is from some league, but I don't. Forgive me. I don't remember which league. This was. Okay. 46 Japanese Meijin. Sure. Yeah, but why he is capable to endure? Why is that? Because he is always capable to seize the money, and he tells himself here, hey, there's money, so I endure, so what? I'm happy to endure. You know, once again, let's say before we finish today, I want to emphasize, in this world, it's all about how you explain about different things. Just like in this kind of pandemic, we stay at home, we are not happy because we are alone here and we cannot meet people. But if you say, I am happy, I can actually relax more, I can rest, I can play some computer game, I can still meet my friends, let's say online here. It is fine. And also, I don't need to actually, let's say, get tired because I'm sitting here all the time. You try to look at that into positive way, you're gonna see a different angle here, and you will be happy. I hope this lecture helps you in Go, and also it helps you in real life. Because it does help. It's supposed to help on both sides actually here. And Haninokis, he's actually telling us why here he's happy. Because he's supposed to be. I see the money. Okay, I guess then that's basically everything I want to tell for today then. And I hope you are capable to endure from today. Thanks.